Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Hey everyone, welcome to Sentai Hero Special here on the Morphin Network. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing okay, can't complain.
Yeah, I am not particularly happy with the whole StreamYard on the phone thing because some stuff gets randomly deleted. But here we are. Okay, well, I am happy that it's almost the end of the week, and also to any of our Jewish viewers, Happy New Year tomorrow.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yep, tomorrow evening is Rosh Hashanah. It's a kind of a 48-hour holiday that starts at sundown. But yeah, hope y'all are enjoying it with your family, and and thank you for spending your end of the Jewish year watching the Morphin Network here. And today we are discussing Ohsama Sentai KingOhger, episode 28, Shuffle Kings. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What were your thoughts on this episode?
I'll be honest with you. I thought this was kind of a funny episode. I really did.
So here's my question. Let's get the main plot out of the way in simplest terms. It's a body swap episode.
Pretty much.
But instead of only having 2 Rangers swap bodies like they usually do, they have all 6 Rangers swap bodies. If anything, I'm a little disappointed they went off into pairs instead of just complete jumble. I thought a complete jumble would have been more fun because, it's less predictable.
But what are you going to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, but again, we still get something out of the fact that, at least we're getting all 6 Rangers swapping bodies, not just the 2 obligatory Rangers, like, for example, Don Luca from Gokaiger, or Billy and Kimberly from Mighty Morphin, or heck, even Sky Tate and that one alien in that other episode of SPD.
Yeah.
And thankfully, we don't get a Scooby-Doo moment.
I'm joking.
You know which Scooby-Doo moment I'm talking about?
Which one?
The one from the movie.
Oh, let's not go there.
Thankfully, we didn't go there. They very well could have. It's Sentai. They've done worse.
Yeah, they have.
So I am glad that they didn't. So here's my question for you and the audience. And remember, audience, if you're watching this live, be sure to comment in the comment section. And if you're doing it while we're live, it will appear down here at the bottom. So here's my question. Did any of the swaps that you predicted prior to the episode happen?
Yes.
Yeah. Which one?
Gira and Jeremy.
Yeah, I think that was the one everyone probably predicted. I mean, I wasn't surprised that Himeno was swapped with either Gust or Kagaragi, because again, there was bound to be a joke about dirty hands.
Mm-hmm.
I even said dirty hands, like freaking Trish and Guido from JoJo. It's like, oh my god, my hands, they're filthy. You better not touch my body.
The 2 funny ones were Himano and I forgot the other one.
Kagaragi.
Yeah, Kagaragi.
Yeah.
Those were the 2 funny ones.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I'm glad it was one of she swapped with one of those 2, because again, dirty hands. But while I would have liked her to switch with Gus, because it would build the romantic tension between them, because again, Guido and Trish, Honestly, I'm kind of glad they went with. I'm kind of glad that they went with Kaguragi because you start to notice a very specific theme in the relationship between each of the three pairings.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I do agree. Like, I have to say, Kaguragi and Himeno were definitely the two mature ones in the swap. So yeah, bad guys trying to make a plan of like what to do to exterminate humans, and we get to see more of that cube that they're inside of, and I do find it interesting. It really looks as though they're not just in a sound effects room, but they're also like they have a bunch of green furniture. Like literally, they have physical furniture there, but it's green. So it's completely transparent throughout the scene. Like you even like very specific shots, you notice that certain parts of a character's body disappear when one of those objects overlaps on top of them.
True.
So it's kind of interesting. And they're not even hiding the fact that they're green objects in a green room. I find that interesting. But I think it also kind of works here, doesn't it? Because the whole point of this room is that the whole place is kind of distorted.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like planets are just like tiny little marbles to them, and they even have like a point. It's like if you smash the planets all at once, they scatter and then they come back together. It's like sounds like someone's been taking notes from Star Wars.
Good job.
Yeah, like remember Tarkin? It's like the tighter you grip the galaxy, the more planets slip through your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, it's a humidifier. It's a humidifier. Don't worry about it. It's very dry.
I don't think anyone was worried about it.
I know, but it's like if you see like smoke inside a person's room, don't worry. My computer's not on fire. It's if anything, it's the opposite. Actually, it'd be cool if you could somehow have Freon inside a humidifier. So like, not only does it diffuse vapor, but also just like make it all cold. Make my own private little Gokon right here. My own private little Gokon. That'd be nice. I know Jared would want his own private little Gokon for very specific reasons I'm not going to mention.
Yeah, we're not gonna mention
that. Yeah, but Jared's here with us in spirit. Okay, so
Jared,
yes,
is he?
I don't know, but we do find out that Gira switched bodies with Jez, Kaguragi switched bodies with Himeno, and Gus switched bodies with Rita. And I do find it really interesting how, like, I remember mentioning in Jeremy's first episode that he has these creepy spider eyes. I find it interesting how now Gira has those creepy spider eyes while Jeremy doesn't.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So I guess they use contact lenses all along. But yeah, spiders have very creepy eyes, and again, props to the makeup department that they made Jeremy have those creepy eyes, and props to them again for making Gira have those same creepy eyes. So the kings reconvene at the Shigodam throne room, and we actually do get to see some fun scenes of them interacting, and we got Rita in Gus' body wearing face mask because again, shyness. It's like just because you're no longer in your chrysalis body doesn't mean you're not still a chrysalis. But one of my most favorites is how like Himena's like, I'm gonna break things with these giant rigid hands. And what are you doing? It's like, I'm trying to make my arms capable of defending my people. It's like, but that is so aesthetically unpleasing. I'm like, Himeno doing shoulder raises is actually probably the highlight of my week. I'm
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like seeing Himeno's body doing lateral shoulder raises. In fact, I would like to see her do anterior shoulder raises, and maybe some bicep curls, and maybe some shoulder presses, maybe some mountain climbers. But it would be really hard to in that dress, though. But she can still.
Exactly.
Point is, seeing Himeno work out is actually very cute. Even if it's just Kaguragi in Himeno's body. Anyways, a guy can dream, a guy can dream.
Only you.
No, if Jared can dream of blue butterflies, I can dream of praying mantises lifting up hummingbirds.
Lord Jesus, I can't with you.
You absolutely can and you will.
I can't with you.
And then the ninja moth guy shows up, and I actually do find it interesting the way all of them are holding their swords. Like, really take a look at their postures.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, what do you notice?
That everyone they're holding the swords like it's their own.
Yeah. So like, you got Kaguragi's body holding it like a rapier, and you got Gira holding it underhandedly, just like how Himeno would use, and also you got Himeno's body doing a very lower posture because like in Kaguragi's fighting style, he wants to maintain a much smaller profile, so he needs to keep his body low.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what Pearl from Steven Universe said: keep your stance wide, keep your body lowered, and as you're moving backwards, keep your eyes on me.
Exactly.
Although in actuality, you should not be moving backwards. Sideways, maybe, but not backwards. You don't know what's behind you. You want to manipulate your environment, not become victim to it. That is the Nara way. Okay, so they try to fight this dude, and they fail because they don't use the proper fighting style for their specific powers. And honestly, the key thing is kind of funny because, again, we got that Kingdom Hearts Rider belt from Premium Bandai. You know the one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Are you planning on getting that one by any chance?
I may.
Honestly, like, I'm not too big on it. I mean, I like the design. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not that big on Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, don't be dissing Kingdom Hearts.
How am I dissing Kingdom Hearts? All I said is that I'm not into it.
And yet you get on me for not being into avocados.
That's different. This is important.
I don't like avocados.
This isn't. We're not talking about entertainment. We're talking about lifestyle choices.
Okay, and I don't like avocados, so
I believe in you and the ability to have a superior lifestyle than the lifestyle you have now. I want Mike to be the best Mike he can be. Just like how I want every Jared to be the best Jared that they can be. And I want every Leo to be the best Leo that they can be. And I want every Jen to be the best Jen that they can be. And I want every Ryan to be the best Ryan that they can be. And I want you, the audience, to be the best you that you can be. I believe in you. And avocados is the path to enlightenment.
No, it's not.
Anyways, so the monster gets away, and now it's time to play Facade, and it goes just as well as you would expect it to. And what I'm saying, it goes even better. It's hilarious to say because we see two different kinds of problems show up in the other four kingdoms. One Ishibana and Tofu are severely overworked, and it's actually kind of interesting the way it plays out because it's like because people are getting healed in because people are constantly getting healed in Tofu, they become severely overworked. But because people in Ishibana are constantly obtaining food, that means they're getting overfed. So you notice a certain imbalance in the natural order of things. You do a certain amount of food, you harvest a certain amount of crops, you eat a certain amount of food, you don't feel overworked, and you don't feel overfed. No one gets sick.
That is true.
Doing not enough of that, obviously, there's famine and sluggishness. But now you're in the opposite extreme where everyone is bloated and exhausted.
Mm.
And that's why we need proper medicine and diets. Like eating avocados. Anyways, what's going on in Nikasopa? Well, Rita is arresting people over the smallest of reasons. And yeah, Gus, being the rebel that he is, keeps releasing them. So as soon as people get sent to prison, they're released back to Nikasopa. And it's been made very clear that, the distance between Nikasopa and Gokon is not a simple walking distance, so you can't just keep sending people back and forth. But I do love seeing Rita just like high-fiving everyone. It's like remember that scene from Hot Rod when what's the name, Danny is like high-fiving the other two members of the squad, like Yeah, that's the one it reminded me of.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. I believe in you.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Jared, I believe in you too.
No!
Jared, don't you believe in the power of high fives?
I'm going to just change my channel from K-pop to Toku, and you will explain to me what the hell you're talking about.
The power of high-fiving people after you release them from prison.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
No. He's right. You're like, yeah, thanks, bro. Woo! Yeah, no.
Yeah, Rita, you're way cooler than we thought you were.
Rita's pissed. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not call who's switching with who?
Yes,
did
he
I
did.
not call that?
Yes, he did.
Wow, to a T.
It's like I got 1.5 right because I got Gira and Jez, and I did say Himeno's going to switch with someone and complain about her hands being too dirty.
I called who was switching with who, and I called someone was checking down there. Damn, I'm good.
At least I was right that like Himeno would switch with either Gus or Kagurage, because I did say Himeno is gonna complain about having dirty hands, and she did. Would I prefer it to be with Gus to build romantic tension? Yes, but I am glad that it was. But I'm so glad it was at least Kagurage, because we got a homegirl working on her deltoids, and that is precious to me.
She's getting gains. Nah, but also it's the typical Toku trope that blue's gonna switch with pink, yellow's gonna switch with green or black, and this is the first time red is actually switched. And now that I can think about it, so Yeah, it makes sense. If Red is switching, he's switching with the 6th.
Yeah, the most quote unquote switching we got is Tokyuger, where they just switch colors. But the most frequently used joke is Tokyo Ichigo becoming pink.
Yeah,
more than any of the other 3 colors.
That's switching colors. I'm not switching bodies.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'm saying, like, as far as Red Ranger switching anything goes, the most we got was Tokyuger, and the most recurring joke is Red switching with pink.
It's because it's like, oh my god, Red is pink. Red is pink.
Hey guys, I have an emergency. I gotta go real quick.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll take it from here.
Honestly, though, best body swap episode by a country mile.
I haven't enjoyed a body swap episode this much since that episode of SBD where Sky switched bodies with that one dude.
I haven't. I know Gokaiger was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny, like One Piece funny. Like, what if Usopp switched bodies with Nami?
Yes,
but like, as far as like my most enjoyed episode, it's in American Power Rangers SBD where Sky switched bodies with that one alien dude, and like he tears off the translation collar, so like Sky can't call for help.
That sounds like something out of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and what's really funny is that the episode ended with Sky having to scrub the entire SPD base. Or no, it was either scrubbing the entire SPD base or playing catch with Rick. But the thing is, they're both funny because one, the base has so many windows, and he's using Jack's toothbrush. But the one with Rick, it's like Bridge is like, you do know that Rick it runs on a perpetual motion generator. He's never gonna get tired.
Yeah, you lose regardless, buddy. But
yeah.
This is honestly one of my favorite just body swap episodes. And I was saying this when we were reviewing this the other day, of how this is actually good insight of how each person sees how their respective swapped person runs their kingdom.
Yeah. And again, so what I really find interesting about the 2 pairs is one involves 2 different kinds of people being overworked, and the other one gets no work done, period.
Mm-hmm.
No work done at all. Like you'd think like, and the thing is, you'd expect like something like, oh, a bunch of the hackers want Gust or AKA Rita to like help them program some kind of file, but then Rita Gus ends up like destroying some computers, maybe even shutting down the digital infrastructure of Nikasopa or something. But no. But if Gus was in charge of Gokon, I could see him doing that. Like, he would pull a Hobie.
No, he would definitely. Speaking of running,
it's like I'm just kicking it, playing video games, fighting fascists at Gokon. Same old.
I love how you brought up video games in KingOhger, because if y'all have Fortnite, you could play in Shugodam. Really? Someone in chat told me about this over the weekend, and I was like, dude, KingOhger's in Fortnite? What? And then like little after we went off air, I went on Instagram just to check messages, and I see an official trailer from Fortnite with a created land of the castle. You get the whole thing. You got Gira's throne, the 5 chairs for the other kingdoms. You look up, you see all the mural and everything, dude. It's crazy.
Dang.
It's crazy. I was surprised.
Oh, dang.
I was surprised. I played it. It's actually it's a little trial thing. You had 15 minutes to hit all the targets or whatever. But it's the fact that you are playing in Shugodam.
Can you imagine playing as a KingOhger? It's like you see the footage already of like someone like being like riding on Nimbus and then doing a Rasengan using Gum Bullet to like climb up a tree and then ODM away.
Give me KingOhger skins Fortnite. I know this is like obviously this is just like a Japan thing. So it's like if you are in Japan, you play Fortnite, yeah. But obviously the code. Actually, I will share the code with everybody. Just so if you guys have Fortnite, enter in this code to play in Shigodom. Where the hell is it?
Don't you could just go to the banners and then write it up.
Yeah, but I don't remember the code number. Alrighty. All right, y'all.
Yeah. So basically, so here we go. Yeah. So you're probably wondering, what about Bugnarok and Shigodom? Surprisingly, things go very swimmingly, and I still cannot get used to the fact that like even their eyes look swapped.
Yeah, that's actually kudos to the actors for being able to portray their counterpart like that.
Yeah. But again, like it's so interesting seeing Gira with the creepy spider eyes and Jeremy without the creepy spider eyes.
I have to rewatch the episode to see that up close, but
yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah. So it's like so like they try like to like tell people it's like yeah, these bad things are happening, but it's not the Bugnarok's fault. You know, it's a completely separate matter. You're gonna try to solve it, and the Shigodomites are like, oh, we already know. We have no problems with the Bugnarok. Like we just want affirmation that you guys are just like okay.
You got this. You got this, right, man? Yeah,
I'm like, look at you, Shigodomites. You've reached the age of enlightenment.
Here's the best part. Notice how the bowler hat guy hasn't been around in this little time skip.
Well, he was in the previous episode.
What you talking about, Willis? No. He wasn't there. I didn't see him there.
I'm gonna rewatch the episode. I'm pretty sure I saw him in that episode.
They're not in that damn episode. Nah. See, you can't be starting off this second season of KingOhger with the bowler hat guy. No.
But at least like no one's blaming Gira, no one's blaming Jeremy, no one's blaming the Bugnarok, no one's blaming Tsukasa Kadoya, and oddly enough, no one's blaming Agatha.
No, I blame Agatha. And speaking of Tsukasa, him and Captain Marvelous are going to the Philippines for a convention, I believe.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Toku Spirits. By the way, shout out to Toku Spirits for being the ones to like send all these Japanese actors to the Philippines, Indonesia, to America, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys make Japan World Heroes enjoyable, and of course Scott Zillner because like he runs the show. But you guys partnering up with him are the reason why I paid for the 3-day passes, even though I wasn't able to be there for the third day because of that stupid not hurricane.
or as they be saying, hurricane. That was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I was
honestly,
a K-pop concert, so yeah,
we were like honestly like we were more shook by the earthquake than the hurricane.
Honestly, I didn't feel no earthquake. I was at a K-pop convention, so obviously the K-pop stands were more rumbly than the damn rumbling itself outside.
Well, thankfully it's not the rumbling.
I'm not opposed to it at this point for certain things. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but you know, there are certain things we could get rid of. Certain things. You know, their original plan was to get rid of some of the military weapons. You know, they might have had a point on that one. Might have had a point, but that Thanos is wrong. Aaron is wrong. Yeah.
No, like Thanos is mathematically wrong. Like it's proven that Thanos is wrong. So, anyways, it's cool that we see such collaboration between Shugodum and Bugnarok, and it's crazy how in 2 years we went from the Dark Ages to the Age of Enlightenment with Shugodum, especially because they're like, oh yeah, Gira's a witch, burn him, but like now, oh, Jeremy's a witch, burn him. Oh, the Bugnarok are all witches, burn them. But it's like now it's like, oh yeah, no, we're cool with like we just legalized like marriage between humans and Bugnarok. Like we have no problem with that.
Again. Damn, I should really watch the episode subtitled. What the hell's going on? But damn,
it's like they're that cool with the Bugnarok. Like we've achieved that level of progress in 2 years.
Somebody just wanted to know so bad what a bug coochie felt like. Someone just wanted to know what it was like inside their thorax.
But we do see a cool scene with Kaguragi and Himeno where they're actually doing work. They're doing each other's work. Himeno
makes the most sense.
Himeno learned to use crops from tofu to make medicine, which is awesome.
It makes the most sense.
And Kaguragi learned to like use his crop skills for harvesting medicinal materials in Ishibana, and they're able to be both tough and elegant at the same time. It's like that scene from Doug Walker's Catwoman review where Malcolm like puts on that boa. It's like remember, you need to be tough, but you also need to be elegant and enchanting. Men, ready your boas.
I'm done with you.
But yeah, it's like they learned each other's way of life. They are doing now what Gira was able to learn 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that is beautiful. The only thing that would have made it better is if like it wasn't just Kaguragi pretending to be Himeno and Himeno pretending to be Kaguragi. Like it'd be cool if like they legit learned, you know, like John Smith from Pocahontas, The Value of Corn. This is the real gold.
John Smith.
Yeah, sing with the colors of the wind.
Yeah. Hey, look, they're learning. It's nice. It's good to see. And like I said, it makes the most sense out of these two countries to learn each other's methods and to utilize it in one way. Like one for medicine, other for, food. Yeah.
And honestly, you can combine those because food and medicine, they both have nutritional value that support necessary human functions, including immune functions. Do you know what good you could get out of eating capsaicin and allium? Like onions are really good for your immune system. Now, don't get me wrong. You should still get yourself vaccinated, like during flu season. Like there's no question about it. But the thing is, in between vaccinations, like definitely, like get yourself some good vegetables, the good stuff, the onions, the peppers, the cauliflower, and fruit-wise, yeah, eat some berries, eat some avocados, eat some peaches, maybe some peanut butter.
Peaches. Now
I love you. Himeno. Okay, but yeah, so Kaguragi and Himeno like learn such synchronicity that they're able to be both tough and elegant all at the same time. And you know what? Bleep it. You know, like we made an Attack on Titan reference. Let's go for another one. Well, look at you, Aaron Bombastic. You're hanging tight and loose all at the same time. Why can't that majestic stallion Jean over there learn to be more like you? Yeah, Sean, you suck.
Oh.
Hey, I will tell you what I told him. I swear, Team 4-Star, you should have made an episode 2 of that. That was too good. I also love how Link Cara incorporated those sound bites into his Jungle Fury review.
Yeah, he looks like Master Mao. I think that was on purpose. I think he said, "I'm gonna watch Power Rangers Jungle Fury," and just said, "Yeah, that's the guy."
Yeah. Hey, that wouldn't be the first time. That would be the only time an anime got inspired by Jungle Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm an alpha, let's get connected, me and you. You're the only one that gets me high. Alpha. Yeah. As much as I hate Jupiter's Legacy, Super Crooks was fantastic. Okay, so what about the others? It went just as well as you'd think it would be. They're just shooting towards each other. They're getting hit by each other's stray bullets. They don't care because they're so angry at each other. But they're redirecting their anger literally onto the monster. So that's awesome. But just when things are getting real good, they got their bodies back. They're about to use their finishing move. Plot twist.
Oh, this hurt me. This hurt me because I was like, damn, they was about to get their get back and everything, but nope. And then,
yeah, how dare Kuroda attack Princess Himeno?
No, that. But then it's like, how dare this monster have the gall to take my waifus, all my waifus, but especially Morphonia, and put her in harm's way. And then next episode, see, now if I was on my Deadpool-ish, I'd already been popped into KingOhger, and I'd have been slicing, dicing, pew-pewing all over the place like a madman. And he's like, oh, that won't work on them. It's Deadpool logic. It'll work on them.
I'll say this. The only thing that would have made me more upset about Kuroda attacking Himeno is if Sebastian attacked Himeno. Because Kuroda, it's like, yeah, he's a little sus because he's always dressed as a Kuroko. But Sebastian, she was your queen. Insert Ecliptor rant here. You are her vessel.
I don't see no polar hat guy.
Actually, I would feel less upset if it was Bowler Hat Guy because I would expect this from Bowler Hat Guy.
No Bowler Hat Guy.
Can you imagine if Bowler Hat Guy ends up saving everyone in an episode?
Oh no, we ain't having that. We ain't giving him no redemptions.
See, I always had this idea of the little things you could do to improve She-Hulk. And I think one of the best things they could have done is instead of having Todd become the the Hulk King, Pug was the Hulk King. That would have made more sense. And Todd just happens to be some random rich kid who is just kind of creepy. But imagine he ends up helping She-Hulk save the day using that Wakandan spear that he bought that episode. That would have worked so much better than what we actually got. See, I'm not hating. I want things to do well. I want Bowler Hat Guy to do better.
See, you do. I'm not convinced.
So, final thoughts on the episode.
10, absolute 10.
Okay, positives. I love how Himeno and Kagurage learn so much from each other. And I love like the comedy of having them in each other's bodies and like the way they master each other's mannerisms and everything and just learn like how they can make the most of both environments to shape a better version of both their individual selves. Negatives. Rita and Gust learned absolutely nothing.
I think they were more for the slapstick. I'll give them that. They were more for the slapstick, especially Rita and Gust's body doing that all. Ah! That was just for the comedy.
Like I would have loved it if like Rita would constantly like complain about Gus, like, oh, all you do is play video games all day, while Rita has to do a ton of paperwork or whatever. And then once they have to switch each other's bodies, like Rita has to learn that, being the greatest hacker since 1998 is harder than it looks. Like you're not just playing video games, you're keeping the power running through all 6 kingdoms. While what's it called? Gus has to learn, actually paperwork does have consequences if you don't complete them in time.
Yeah.
And whatever paperwork you approve or disapprove of will have dire consequences.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that the whole interacting with Rita and Gust will be more resolved in the next episode because I didn't think this was going to be a 2-parter the way it was going, but then like someone even asked like, oh, is this going to be episodic or is this going to be more like just straightforward storytelling? And I'm like, question, like, will this be an episodic thing? Yeah. Clearly not. That's why it's like one of the best body swaps ever, because like it's not a one and done. It's literally like it starts off like all funny, hee ha ha. Remember it's Tokusatsu trope, but it's like no, we are going to just flip it on his head and just say, nah, we're gonna make this a 2-parter. We're gonna have some stakes. We're gonna make sure you give a damn. Honestly, if this was episodic, I wouldn't be upset, honestly, because it was so good. But because it's a 2-parter, that's why I feel it's like, I think the whole Rita and Gus thing, that they'll resolve their stuff after everything is settled within this part of the.
We also learned something very interesting. The continents of Chikyu resemble South America and Africa hyperimposed over each other. You even got the Arabian Peninsula and everything.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, like given how much CGI goes into that series, you'd think that they would make like a unique globe that matches the map of Chikyu from the series. Some of this
would be Japan.
Yeah. Like, so you'd think, but so like seeing Africa and South America overlapping each other. Don't get me wrong, graphically looks good, but design-wise looks very lazy.
They're trying to do the Pangea thing again.
Yeah. Anyways, so I don't know. I give the episode a 9.7 because I love everything except for, 1, the Pangea thing, and 2, the Gust and Rita thing.
Basically, you feel blue-balled.
Yeah, I feel a little blue ball. I think they could have done more with that, but didn't. I get it, slapstick, but you still could have done more with the slapstick.
Yeah, no, I think it was perfect. I think best body swap episode.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did he get that dumbbell? Same place where he always gets the dumbbell.
The gym. I don't know.
Finally see what Rita's face looks like, but it's already, since they know it during the 2-year lockup. Do they though?
No, like I'm saying, the only ones who know are Well, actually, no, I can add. I'm gonna add Morphonia. Morphonia probably knows. I know for a fact, concretely, canon-wise, the only ones that know are Gira and Ukyo Ace.
Yep. Yep. And I don't count this episode as Rita coming out because that's not Rita's brain inside Rita's body.
That's a cop out. So no.
Yeah, and keep in mind when Rita was in Gus' body, she still used, the face mask.
Yep. I think it's like that's just her thing.
Mm-hmm. See, that's not how you put the crown.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny because no, and I get it because Jeremy's used to putting his thing on his face.
Yeah, and I like even Gira's like, I'm gonna try that. See how it makes me look cool.
Yeah. She called his body weak. Yeah. Blue Ninja's body swap technique. How do they undo it? Well, obviously, they just gotta beat him up enough. She's wasting the crops and overwork the farmers. Meanwhile, he's eating the population, overfeeding to be more accurate. But yes, again, overworked and bloated.
Dying. Like, oh my god, the sun. Why? This isn't beauty. This is pain.
Mm-hmm. But don't forget, there's power in pain. So said the Akiba Rangers.
Done.
Okay, I like how they acknowledge that Usaba is missing in this time skip.
Who? If that's the bald hat guy's name, I swear, yo. It better not be his name. We're really Googling this. This is like all for real. We are Googling this.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to Shigodum, look for the citizens. Let's see. No, just go to the main thing. Okay, let's see. Shigodum, Doga, Bashimar, Fuki.
Shigodum, yeah. Notable inhabitants. Gear Regules. Bashimar. Who the hell is Bashimar?
Bashimar is the Cogsworth.
Yeah, fake ass Cogsworth.
Yeah, let's see. Civilians.
Nope.
Kogane and Boone are literally the two kids. But
no. I guess that's the bowler hat guy.
Maybe bowler hat guy is in the villain section.
I mean,
Shigoda. There.
Oh no! He's in Kosopa.
He's in Nikosopa? What? Why?
Nikosopa. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Who the hell is Ohsama? We know Shirokata. We know Aka, Mayuda. Oh,
Ohsama's one of the hacking crew members.
Yeah, I think it's the glasses one. Yeah, the glasses one. Oh, gogglehead. My gogglehead's missing. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sad.
I mean, he does appear in an earlier episode, but they didn't say what happened to him during this time skip, so it's like they know she's a Mofun fan. I think that Hat Guy's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, but no Hat Guy. I looked at the other. He ain't around.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this episode.
I saw a dung beetle shoot got in the background. Yeah. Humano and Dabowski resolve, but Yam and Rita do not. Yes. We get 2 slaps in this episode from Dabowski and the others from the Leech. First, it was a snail. Now it's a worm.
Y'all done did it now. All woken the beast.
Why? Why, Toei? Why do you torture me like this? You use mollusks and then you use sectioned worms. What's next? Reptiles? Fish?
Well, to be fair, remember Jew Ranger had, non-dinosaurs on their dinosaur team, so
That did not make sense either. In Jew Ranger, there were literally only 3 dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. We're really splitting hairs here. They weren't doing full dino team.
T-Rex, Triceratops, and Titanus. Those were the only 3 dinosaurs on that team.
The pterodactyl.
Not a dinosaur.
What? For real?
It's a reptile, but not a dinosaur.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. Which, by the way, when we move on to what's it called? Alba Ranger, same problem. Pterodactyl, not a dinosaur. And then, but at least with like KingOhger, like it's more permissible because it's just any ancient animals. So it's like, okay, we can have an Elamaris, we can have Tortuga. Okay, that's fine.
So you're saying Kamen Rider O's lied to us as well. So
it's been lying to us because I mean, have you seen like the the 3 metals used to make Nobunaga? You got 2 Malcastraka and 1 Arachnid.
So if Putotera is the final form and the pterodactyl isn't even a dinosaur, Putotera is not really his final form.
Don't you even go there.
Stop. I'm joking.
I mean, look. At least like the theme is ancient and it's like extinct and fantasy creatures, which is why what's it called? Dr. Maki can make a unicorn yummy, but still, it's kind of weird. Okay. We got 3 cats, 3 insects, 3 birds. Okay. Shouta was a weird one because you got mammal, fish, mollusk.
All we can tell you is, Toei, you're full of crap and we're on to you.
Let's see. We can't believe they're shooting each other. The 2 get him. Rage is always the answer. No, channeled rage is the answer. Directed rage is the answer, not just randomly shooting in random directions.
Y'all need to watch Dragon Ball again to understand how rage works.
They're back in there. Well, actually, even with Dragon Ball, rage still has to be channeled. Again, Trunks as a Super Saiyan 2 versus Gohan as a Super Saiyan 2.
Fun fact, Gohan Super Saiyan 2 used to be called Super Saiyan Rage until they called it Super Saiyan 2.
And, okay, they're back in their old bodies, but the plot twist comes. Yes, better than the other body swaps, since so they know voices can't be switched. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. The world finally accepts the bug in the rock, but where are the survivors? Yes! Where are they? Soba's the one of the hacky crew. Yes. Isn't Death Rock a worm?
No, he's just straight out of Stranger Things.
No, what is Death Rock actually?
I say he's a Stranger Things reject design that they just used for themselves.
Let's see.
No, it's a combination of Stranger Things and Men in Black's Edgar has all the bugs combined into one.
Let's see. King, Insect World, others. Let's see. Behind the scenes, voiced by Tomoyuki Shiramura. Let's see. Designs to be added. Etymology is a portmanteau of death and Ragnarok. Doesn't specify what
so he's
source.
A fraud. He's a whole fraud.
He is the mother.
Ooh. Fraud. He is the biggest fraud. He's not even a bug. How are you leading Bugnarok and you're not even a bug, you fraud?
The entire first 24 episodes are meaningless because Deathnarok has no business being the king of Bugnarok because he's an earthworm and not an arthropod.
Earthworm Jim was ruling the bugs. I'm done. Oh, y'all just ruined his night. Y'all ruined his night. Y'all ruined his night. Congratulations. Y'all did that. But you know what? Let's end it off on a good note. If y'all want to play some Fortnite but play it in the Castle of Shigodum, here's the code. Boom shablow. Y'all can play some Fortnite in Shigodum. It's a good time. You get to see the mural, see all the KingOhgerisms. Get to see Gyro's throne.
It's bad enough that Nate doesn't know what a praying mantis is. It's bad enough that Ion doesn't know what a shark is. But Toei, I expect you to do better.
You expected Toei to do well?
Yes.
You expect
yes,
buddy.
I expect the best in everyone. I already made a whole speech about it.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking there, bud. That's all well and good.
It's human thinking.
What I will tell you. This is a fantastic episode of KingOhger. Guys, clearly you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all really. Go play some Fortnite at in KingOhger's castle. Yeah.
And maybe teach some of the denizens about etymology and entomology. And maybe go to RAFCON and teach people about ichthyology.
Pick up some zoo books, people. There you go.
Yeah, you get a free tiger poster with your order.
All right. That was KingOhger episode 28.
If you enjoy watching this discussion, please comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. Yes, we moved Kamen Rider Gotchard to Wednesdays. So we got back-to-back days of superhero time, both on 7:30, 10:30 Pacific and Eastern. On Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays we got Gotchard. Thursdays we got KingOhger. We're going to do the following episodes next week. And, of course, at the end of the month, we will get back to Kamen Rider Amazons and Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. And we are still planning on doing Ultraman Blazar. So the best way to get notified of everything that we're going to be up to is by dinging the bell icon. Also, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do movie reviews and video game news. We did One Piece. And I think Leonard's crew did a thing about a portable PlayStation of some kind. So be sure to check that out. And of course, if you want to check out our personal content, you could find Mike at on Instagram at Red Ranger 2134, on Twitch at Red Falcon 347, and on TikTok at Red Falcon 212. I swear he's hiding the Declaration of Independence somewhere. Those numbers are somehow coordinates to that.
New York area codes.
Exactly. Jared, where can the people find you?
You can find me where I was just before I got here at Henshin Gate. It was over on Twitch. We were streaming K-pop. We also stream anime, and obviously we do tokusatsu. We would do Power Rangers, but we don't know where that fits within the whole union thing, so we're not touching that for a while. But One Piece is getting a season 2 on Netflix, so
yeah, we did, but they did reveal that today. So I liked the Netflix One Piece. Like Find out more on the One Piece review that we did.
I mean, fun fact for the One Piece: Roronoa Zoro was a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, and he's a stand user, and he has a bronze cloth, and he's an Ishbalan.
Yeah, he's that. He did that. He did basically this year alone. He just did One Piece and Knights of the Zodiac.
I hold on. I think I got you, bro. Here, let me get to that specific folder. Ah, here it is. Here we go. I made a nice little montage right here. A little collage right there.
Yep. Kamen Rider, Rurouni Kenshin, One Piece,
JoJo.
that's right. JoJo, Tokyo Revengers, if I'm not mistaken, he was in.
Did he do Tokyo Revengers? I don't think he did.
But I know he did Knights of the Zodiac. He was literally the lead.
Shoot, I forgot to include Knights of the Zodiac in that collage. Dang it.
I
feel so silly now.
Yeah, and his dad was Boss Kuroda from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
And he made the final Hanzo sword.
Mm-hmm. All that fun facts, but characters on Henshin Gate. We'll be back on it this weekend with more Tokusatsu.
Yeah, and of course you could find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto, on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. And with all that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, hug your loved ones, especially tomorrow, because Happy New Year to everyone. Bye.
Happy New Year. What?
Yeah, Yom Kippur. No, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, happy Rosh Hashanah.
Bye.